I'm trying to make a thumbnail, man. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? I'm trying to make a thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work, man. I'm gonna have to take a still image, man. What's good with y'all, man? Let me talk with y'all, man. Number one, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing in this new year and stuff like that, man? How are you doing in this new year, man? Let me turn some volume up on this microphone for a little minute for y'all, man. How y'all doing in this new year, man? I hope you being creative. I hope you staying motivated through all this bull crap, and I hope you doing all right and staying on top of your music and stuff like that. And mainly, I hope you're doing everything you're doing with a purpose and stuff like that, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Hey, my name is Supa Mario. Hey, thank you for coming to my channel and checking everything out. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to check out a plugin called Diablo Lite, you know what I'm saying, from Cymatics. And I just want to make sure I say those people's names correctly, man. Again, we're checking out a plugin today called Cymatics. It ain't going to be nothing long, you know what I'm saying, nothing long. I'm going to try not to. But Cymatics is a very, very good company, man. Cymatics been around for a while. They provide sounds, hip-hop sounds, and other EDM. I think they do EDM too, but contemporary music type of sounds. And they're just now about to scratch the surface, coming out with their own plugins and stuff like that, man. So we're gonna take a look at Diablo Lite. And you can check this plugin out on their website, Cymatics.fm. Diablo Lite is a production tool, you know what I'm saying, that you guys may like, you know what I'm saying, but its primary goal is to be a drum enhancement plugin. Right now it's available free on their website, you know what I'm saying. All you have to do is just go to Cymatics.fm. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can definitely check that out, man. But it's an enhancement tool, you know what I'm saying, and it enhances drums, and you can also use it on 808s. It makes you just hit harder, makes it cut through the mix, so to speak. So we're going to take a look at it. And the features that this particular plugin has is one thing called a punch knob, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a transient shaper, so to speak. And then there's another knob that makes it do what it do, and that is a clip function. Now, if you don't understand what a clip function is, it's kind of like a limiter that won't make your shit. It'll make it loud, but it won't peak, and it'll kind of protect the harshness of it, and you know, it won't give you that digital distortion type of sound or that digital shit or whatnot. But it has a clip function on there that you can adjust. To me, it's probably more than just a glorified limiter or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying, we're going to talk about this plugin right here and see what it does to the drums that you're hearing, to the music in the background. Okay, now let's talk about this plugin before we get up into this video. Before we transition and start talking about this plugin, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Supa Mario, you know what I'm saying, right here on YouTube. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell for notifications if you like the content and everything like that, man. I appreciate y'all, and God bless you, man. So let's talk about Diablo Lite, man. This plugin right here, let me go in. This is more of a workflow tool, you know what I'm saying. It'll help you apply this to a drum bus or individual drums if need be, and also an 808, so you don't have to worry about plugin chains. What plugin I need to use? I need to worry about EQing it and using a transient shaper or designer, and also using a limiter and also a compressor to make that bad boy smack. You know what I'm saying? If you're not versed in mixing, okay, if you don't know any mixing knowledge, these type of plugins are definitely useful for you. Now, I do have to say, you know what I'm saying, just giving you some real shit. You know what I'm saying, giving you real game, because that's what I do. My job is to educate you on, you know what I'm saying, how to do this music production stuff. My job is to help you be versed in what it is and the tools that are you using and stuff like that. This is what this channel is all about, and I'm not gonna cut any corners just so I can get a view or a subscribe. I can give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? My job is, my whole purpose on this earth is to make sure that you're straight and you understand. That's my job. So what this plugin is ain't nothing but a workflow enhancement tool, I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can smack this plugin on here, make your little tweaks, and it's gonna make your mix cut through the mix. But guess what? You just forgot about the essence of, you know what I'm saying, learning how to mix. So these plugins, I like to say, is a lazy plugin. You know what I'm saying? You got one or two knobs, you make these adjustments, and you keep going on with your creative approach to your composition or whatnot, man. But some of these plugins are really, really, really great. Not to take away from Diablo Lite, you know what I'm saying? I never tried it. So I'll be trying it with you guys right here today, man. So this will be my first time trying it, and we're gonna see how lazy it is and what it do and the quality. Another thing I want to talk about too before we get up in and showing you what we're doing in Ableton Live today is that the word light. It's not going to be around for long, and it probably won't be free for long. And the word light is just basically for you to download it for free. And what these companies do when they put light on there is kind of like to test the market with their full product. The full product is probably sitting down just waiting, and they're fixing bug fixes and stuff like that. But they want you to download these plugins so they can get reactions from me and other YouTubers and other blog sites and talk about it and say what it is that they like and don't like about it. But they want you to check it out and try it out. That way they can make their fixes, because there's going to be a full version that comes out, and they're probably going to charge you. This plugin look like it's going to be at its full version around that $50 to $75 mark and stuff like that, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying, get too fixated on the Diablo Lite and you think, oh man, this is it right here. Because if it sounds good, yeah, it is good. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, I want you to know that this is the light version. So don't put this on a lot of different sessions and then you get the full version. It's like, shit, I gotta take this off, uninstall it and stuff like that, man. So, but we're definitely gonna check it out to see what it's worked for. So I just wanted to let you know, when you see the light versions of any plugin, there's a full version that's gonna come behind it. They just want you to test the market, and you are the beta tester, and you should feel special about that, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it right now. Let's take a look at Diablo Lite and everything like that. So let's go ahead and transition over to Ableton Live. Yeah, here we go, man. We got a session loaded up and everything like that. Let's go ahead and get a full remnant of what this beat is doing, and we're gonna go ahead and show you how we gonna work with this plugin. Again, disclaimer, this is my first time actually looking at the plugin, so I'm gonna try to pull it up, and we're gonna get busy. Let's go. All right, cool. So this is a beat that we did right here. All right, so that's what we're working with. We're gonna affect only the drums. All right, cool deal. And we don't have an 808 really worthy to put this plugin on, so we're not going to worry about an 808. Okay, I'll probably come back and do an 808 version of this plugin. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus in on the drums. If I solo these drums right here, this is what we got. Oh, let me take that one sound out right there. Let me take that one sound out right there. Oh, it don't want to do what it don't want to do. It don't want to do, Rich. There we go. That's the drums right there. All right, cool. That's the drums right there. Now, these drums are not mixed. They're not mixed at all. Okay. So what we're going to do is use this plugin only to see what it does. Now, again, this plugin has a transient designer and also a clip knob. All right. So what a transient designer does, it enhances the punch of a given sound source that it's affecting. So it'll add that punch. The initial tack is gonna shape that to be very punchy, but also it can add a little fatness to the sound and also a little bit of top end to it, man. So you have to learn how to add a little bit in there to enhance your drums to your desired effect. And also this plugin has a clip function as well, so we could definitely drive it there to give it that compressed sound, so to speak, without it actually, you know what I'm saying, distorting our sound signal as well. All right, so if you're able to live user, if you're not able to live user, check it out. If you got drums like this, I got 4 tracks of drums. All right, so you hear that clap, snare, hi-hats, and kicks and stuff like that. If you got 4 tracks of drums and they're all individually out on their own individual tracks, what we're going to do in Ableton Live, we're going to make these 4 tracks a group track, okay? So we're going to go ahead and create a group for these 4 tracks, and basically we're going to name this group Drum Bus, all right? And I'm only doing this because I want to use the Diablo Lite as a drum effect, okay? Now, when we make this a drum bus, if you're Ableton Live user, you may be familiar with the plugin. Shoot, I'm having a brain fart right now, man. Drum Bus. You may be familiar with the plugin Drum Bus, and that basically has some of the stuff that Diablo Lite is trying to achieve. Okay, so if you don't like Diablo Lite, definitely you have something stocked in Ableton Live for free, and that is the Drum Bus plugin. And they have a transient designer in there, and they also have somewhat of a limiter, but they got other different modules to make it do what it do. Okay, but let's go ahead and pull up Diablo Lite. Let's find out where that is on the computer. Let's find out where that is on the computer. Here it is right here, man. I'm in a good mood this morning. I got my coffee. Life's lovely, man. When you drink a couple of coffee, you ain't worried about nothing. You hear me? All right, cool deal. So this is Diablo Lite right here. I never touched this plugin before. Look like we got some fire going on under here. You know what I'm saying? I guess they want you to know when you use this plugin, you gonna bring that fire. You know what I'm saying? That's how we say fire in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? We say fire. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the R and fuck the E. We say fire or whatnot, man. I just want to make y'all laugh today, man. But this is Diablo Lite. So looking at it, you got this transient designer knob. They call it punch. You have the clip knob right here, and you have a soft clip and you have a hard clip. So that's going to give you different type of saturation type of sounds. And I forgot to mention the term saturation. So not only you probably have a built-in limiter in here, but also probably a built-in compressor and also saturation, all built into one module that they call a clip, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on behind the scenes on this plugin, but that's my assumptions, okay? All right, and then we have an input and an output knob to control, to do gain staging, all right? And we have a mix knob so you can blend in the desired effect without actually affecting your drums. So you can have some of the dry sound of the drums and also the affected sound of this plugin right here. All right, cool deal, man. So let's see. We got some power on and off switches here. So when we turn that off and it kind of goes into a dark grayish looking color, I'm assuming that is off. So right now when you see it like kind of like in a whitish grayish look, it's probably on. Okay, and this thing is pumping. I'm scared, man. It seems like this thing about to come to my screen or something. All right, cool deal. So what we're gonna do now, what is this knob right here? Okay, that takes you to the website. All right, let's not do that. So this takes you to the website. This looks like it has a built-in manual, and this knob right here, oh, you can change the screen size. Awesome. Okay, for the blind people like myself, we can make this large. Yeah, but I like the medium size. The medium size works for me. All right, cool deal. So it's very minimalistic plugin. Again, your input knobs is gonna be your input meter right here. So let's go ahead and hit play. So when we adjust the input knob, we can turn this down, give us about a negative 20 dB in gain reduction. Reducing the signal, should I say. And what we could do now, sorry about that phone call coming through. Bring that back up, it brings it up, and you see your meters right here. We doing good so far. We're not creeping it up in there. Even though this is a clip indicator. Yeah, we're doing good. Oh, we got a little bit of right there, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. Now we got an output knob that kind of like, it looks like signal flow wise for this plugin. You have your gain coming in. We can turn that down. Let's turn that down to about -6. All right, cool deal. Once you control your signal flow coming into this plugin, we're gonna bump that up another dB. Yeah, let's bump it up another dB to about -3. That's normally my sweet spot for a lot of my signals. This is -3. All right. Okay, cool. I just want to double check and make sure this thing doesn't clip. All right, so let's put it down to 4. All right, cool deal. Once you get your gain staging like I'm doing right now, you'll go into the transient designer situation. All right, and that will be the punch knob. Once you go into the punch knob, it seems like you will transition into this clip saturator / compressor / limiter, and then you have a choice to have a soft knee or hard knee. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and make this real quick. Let's drive some punch in here. As you drive more signal, as far as the punch is concerned, this bad boy start looking like it's about to erupt. Doggone shit! This motherfucker volcano about to come through this bad boy. But yeah. So I'm definitely hearing some transits come through. My honest opinion, to be honest with you, I don't like it. It sounds artificial. It sounds like it's a little bit too much for me, and it doesn't make your sound cleaner and punchier. It makes it more dirtier, so to speak, if you like that sound. So if you're a lo-fi producer, this is something to look at. I like that effect right here around about 39%. Now let's take it to extreme and let's push it up another 30%. And let's see what happens. Let's push it to 69%. Now let's bring it back down to 39. Yeah, I like that because I can hear the punch on the kick, in the snares and the hi-hats, and it's not sounding like it's you know what I'm saying, just give you this face right here. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't kind of like compress that sound a little bit. All right, so that's just basically what it does. It just gives you that desired effect of a punch that you're trying to achieve. All right, let's go and see what this clip function does. The bread and butter. Ooh. I pushed this bad boy past 50%. We're right about 55% right now. Let's go ahead and let's give it a little bump at about 60. I like this. I like the saturation that it's giving it. Yeah, so that's 0. That's nothing. Now let's bring it up to about 60. I like it right there, about 58. Now that's a soft. Right here, that's a soft. Let's put it on hard and see what happens. I don't like that term. I don't like that term. Wait a minute. All right, anyway, so it seems like it's driving it a little bit more. It's making the sound fatter and giving it a little bit more crunchiness on the saturation. Let's put it back on soft and analyze that again. All right, I'm gonna switch it to hard. Yeah, it's a lot of compression going on. Switch it back to soft. All right, cool deal. So what we're doing is we're in solo. We hadn't even played this with the other sound source elements in this beat or whatnot. It seems like the hard gives you a little bit more of a compressed sound and a fatter sound, and soft kind of gives you that saturated sound with a little bit of limiting and not too much compression, so you don't have that audible compressed sound that you're looking for. But definitely it definitely boosts the signal to a desired effect that we all yearn for, and that is getting punchier drums at a loud volume with good saturation and very clean. So far I like it. You know what I'm saying? I was a little iffy, just a little bit iffy on the punch knob, but what it does is sets you up to have that knock. You know what I'm saying? Have that kick, that motherfucking kick up in that bitch, and it really kind of, you know what I'm saying, makes your claps, you know what I'm saying, pop, you know what I'm saying, and also your hi-hats to be more pronounced in the mix as well, man. So let's do this again. Let's reset this at its default state. And you notice when I adjusted this clip knob right here, it did a very, very, very good job at not peaking or, clipping this indicator LED light right here on the output meter and stuff like that. So I like that because a lot of plugins, they say have a clip function, and when you utilize it, you still clipping. What the hell is what's the purpose of that? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to adjust my output knob or adjust the output knob to either turn it down or turn it up. I didn't have to do anything. I just made sure that I put the right desired amount that I wanted to make sense to the drums, and nothing with the output knob. I just had the gain stage with the input knob. So what that tells me, and for you to learn at home, is gain stage on your input knob. Make sure you try your hardest not to clip this LED indicator, and you can get some really good results. Now we're gonna do this in the mix itself. Now I'm gonna keep the input knob at -4, and we're gonna go ahead and adjust with this plugin with the other sound sources and take this to the next level. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and try to put a loop right here on the hook part of this particular beat, and we're gonna adjust that the desired effect that we're looking for, and so you guys can definitely see what's going on. All right. All right, cool deal. I got it looped there. I want to make sure you guys can see everything. All right, bet. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add the punch, the clip, and see what we can do while everything else in the mix is playing. And we're going to see how it sounds solo and with the mix and everything like that, just to get a full review. And that'll be it for you guys. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Let's do this, folks. Let me unsolo everything right quick. Ooh. Let's turn this off right quick. Cool. All right, cool deal. I want to talk about some things that I was doing. So you'll notice the difference that I have different parameters that I did when I had it solo. So it's always as a disclaimer, when you're messing with these plugins and stuff like that, have everything going on. Don't ever, make adjustments as far as compressing and EQing and, processing and whatnot with things in solo a lot of times. Do it maybe 25% of the time. Okay, the other 75%, definitely a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up to be exact. All right, so I added a little bit more punch than I did with the solo, and also I added quite a few less of clip saturation or whatnot, because when you drove it more, it really kind of like was flobby in the mix. It really didn't have any definition. So giving it just a little bit as far as the level match with the other sound sources in the mix definitely happened, and it works, and also the soft was puny, but the hard, it just kind of fell into place or whatnot. So yeah, it's good. Now what I also did was I backed off on 100% full processing with the drop mix. I brought it down to 69% on the mix knob. I wanted a little bit more, and the reason why I did this because the full effect of this plugin was a little bit, I felt like I lost a little bit more punch. So when I drove this back, about 39% per se. You know what I'm saying? What I noticed was when I drove it back about 39 to 40%, I noticed that I retained some more transients from the dry signal. You know what I'm saying? So that was this dry wet mix knob ain't nothing but a parallel processing effect. You know what I'm saying? You're blending the dry and the wet signal or whatnot. So let's go ahead and check it out one more time. And what I did was I stopped it momentarily so I can refresh my ears. Anytime you make an adjustment on any plugin, whether it be an EQ or compressor, limiter, transient shaper, anything that you're affecting the sound source, stop it for 3 seconds, reset your ears, reset your mindset, play it again, and you'll have a different perspective to it. That's a little gem. Bing! You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that right there. I don't have a soundboard, but bing! Just right there. Whatnot, man. So let's check it out right here one more time. Now, this is kind of like when you're checking it out for the first time after a break. And you're like, yeah, shit hitting, yeah. All right, after this loop, we're going to go ahead and bypass it. 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna bring it back in. 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so let's talk about some things. Let's go back now. Let's play it with the track in a verse section and see what it does. Now you get different dynamics. Now this is where you can have it in a in the hook or the chorus part of the track, but when you have it in the verse, now you can start hearing the punch of the kick and the snare and the hi-hats. That sounds real lovely. Shit. I'm gonna turn this plug-in off right quick. Oh yeah, I hear the difference now, man. Shit. Give you a different perspective of it when it goes to different dynamics of the song and not just keeping it in the beat hook. So let's talk about that for a second. All right, cool. So we all make beats in an 8-bar loop. Repetitive, you know what I'm saying, looping back and forth. You're listening to the same elements over. Now, when you have a beat that's already broken down, this is where I like to mix at, because if I'm mixing just only in the hook, I'm only getting one sense, a one-dimensional perspective of the track. But if I mix it in the verse, now it's a different perspective. So it's always good to mix when a beat is already tracked out, okay? And now you can hear the effect go through the motions of how it would sound throughout the whole mix or whatnot. I think this is pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you another secret. These drums wasn't even mixed. There was no individual processing on each of the drum elements. This is just on the bus by itself. And by itself, with the only plug-in effect on the drums, period, this is pretty goddamn good. So if those drums was kind of, you know what I'm saying, processed and enhanced individually, and it really had some really good sound to it, and you add this bad boy on here, shit, yeah. So, yeah, definitely go check out that Diablo Lite from Cymatics, man. It's a good free download. Get it right now while you can. I don't know when it's gonna be free any longer, but there's an upgrade button right here. So when I click on this upgrade button, it'll definitely take you to the website, and the website says it will be available January 22nd, man. So you still got a good part of the month, a good 2 weeks to play with this and check it out. I think the full version is going to have more stuff like boost and sizzle and width and body and heat and magnitude. Let me show you guys the website right quick, man. And again, I'm not getting paid for this shit, man. But this is what you're gonna get on the full version. More knobs, more look like a 3-band EQ, look like a tilt. Excuse me. You get a filter section, a 3-band EQ, and this filter section is gonna be more like a tilt. So as you tilt it, it'll go from high pass to low pass. And then you got all this other knobs right here. Now, this is what scares me because this basically gonna make you lazy and stuff like that, man. And if you don't understand the terminologies on the knobs, you're definitely gonna be cranking up stuff you probably won't, man. So read the manual when it does come out, and definitely it's a good buy. So that's the 22nd. They got a waiting list or whatnot. But you definitely can download the free version right now for Windows and Mac, man. So make sure y'all go check out that. We're back at Ableton Live right here. Again, this is the free tool right here. Definitely, if you need to add punch and some saturation, and that's all you need because you know how to EQ and compress, hey, this is the plug-in for you. If you don't need this and you know how to mix, basically add a transient designer on there. Get your EQ gain tight. Get your compressing gain tight, and then add some saturation. A little bit more mixed bus compression on those drums, and a limiter, and you're gonna achieve what this plugin can do. Okay, I'm gonna try to make a video Diablo versus the DIY method or whatnot. I'm gonna try to hold myself to that, man. But definitely go check this out, man. It's a good grab, and like I said, man, it makes your drums stick out there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So like I said, man, go ahead and check out Cymatics.fm. Navigate on their website to the Diablo section of the website. Download the free version and enjoy. I don't know how long it's gonna be up. They may take it down January 22nd. So y'all go ahead and get this. Hey, man, this has been your boy Supa Mario. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram at @SupaMario_producer. Again, on Instagram at @SupaMarioProducer. That's where I'm heavily active at. So if you want to chop it up with your boy in the DM, feel free to do so or whatnot. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you like the content that you just watched. Hit that notification bell every time I live stream and also upload new content. Also, make sure you go check out my podcast, On The Beat Podcast. Again, On The Beat Podcast on Instagram at onthebeat.podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you like to be on the podcast and talk engineering talk producer talk, if you're an artist and you want to get on to do an interview, if you know anybody else that want to get on and do an interview for their exposure and to put their music out, go ahead and hit us up at onthebeat.podcast on Instagram. And also, we have a Spotify playlist for you. You know what I'm saying? I know independent artists out there trying to get their money up, and you need to be on playlists, Spotify playlists, as many of them as you can. And guess what? We supply that for you, man. So definitely hit us up at onthebeat.podcast in the DM, or you can email us onthebeat.podcast@gmail.com, man. This has been your boy Supa Mario right here. Get Diablo, man. I recommend it. We're going to keep it installed on the computer until I get tired of looking at it and stuff like that. Until then, man, catch me on my next content. Subscribe, and y'all be blessed. Be blessed and be creative and have a purpose, man. This has been your boy Supa Mario. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like that, man. Y'all go get it, man. Go get the plug-in. It definitely it'll do you some good. But make sure you mix your drums first. Make sure you mix your drums first, folks. Make sure you mix your drums first. We out.